Hello all, welcome to Paritranaya. So we all know that current affairs plays a very important role in the UPSC civil services examination. So when it comes to prelims, we generally focus on the news aspects and we ignore the editorial part. But through my more than 10 years of experience with UPSC civil service examination, I can say that most of the questions which have been formed in prelims, they have been taken from the editorial articles. So in the forthcoming videos, I'll be even showing you with the help of examples as well. But from today onwards, we are going to start practice questions from the Hindu editorial. So the content which is present over here, it is going to benefit us predominantly from the prelims point of view. So to answer these questions, I will urge you to refer to our previous video and answer the questions. So through our comment box, you can answer the questions by indicating the question name and the answer. In few of the cases you have to write an answer, and in few of the cases you have to indicate whether it is true or false. So the first question is, Minneapolis is located in which country? So you have to write the name of the country. Next, Sinhalese are a dominating community in Myanmar. So you have to indicate whether it is true or false. Population of Indian Tamils residing in Sri Lanka surpassed that of Sri Lankan Tamils. Here also you have to indicate whether it is true or false. So Sirimao Shastri Pact of 1964 led to the translocation of a large number of Sri Lankan Tamils to India. Here also you have to indicate whether it is true or false. From agricultural perspective, drones can be useful in predicting weather, making plantation, de-weeding and de-infestation. So here you need to understand whether the drones can be used in the following in all the purposes or not. If at all it is true, then mark it as true, otherwise false. Next, India is hugely dependent on semiconductor imports. So again here you have to indicate it as true or false. In the context of semiconductors, Moore's law states that the number of transistors in a unit area doubles every 6 months. Next, USA has strategic stranglehold on chip making as it enjoys the market supremacy in rare earth materials. So you need to know whether USA enjoys market supremacy in rare earth materials or not. Next, Chips and Science Act in 2022 was enacted by the European Union in an effort to bring back semiconductor manufacturing to the subcontinent. So here also you need to know whether it was passed by European Union itself or someone else. So again here mark it as either true or false. The disadvantage of semiconductors production in a single location and global sales is high freight to price ratio. So again indicate here whether it is true or false. Next, Information Technology Agreement 1996 was an agreement under the International Telecommunication Union, which among other things facilitates transfer of semiconductor technology to developing countries. So here again refer the previous video and mark it as either true or false. In the semiconductor industry, logic chips are expensive compared to analog and memory chips. Next, daily limits on UPI transactions are set by National Payments Corporation of India, to which the banks have to adhere strictly. Next, UPI payments were introduced in India in 2016 before demonetization. So here you need to understand whether it was introduced before demonetization or after demonetization, and based upon that you can indicate your choice as either true or false. Next, share of UPI in the value of the retail payments is the highest. So in the value of the retail payments, whether the UPI share is highest or not, you have to indicate it. So if at all you are getting confused, then you can refer our previous video in order to answer these questions. So on daily basis, when you start answering these questions and when you start revising these questions again and again, so in 1 year, if you are able to, at the time of the examination, if you are able to revise all these things, then definitely it will help you to answer not less than 10 questions in prelims. Similarly, for all our further updates, subscribe to our channel and hit on the bell icon. Thank you.